So today we are joined by Amanda Nechesa, a young poet, writer, IT specialist.
IT specialist.
You work in IT, right?
I work in IT, yeah.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
How have you been?
I've been good. How have you been?
I have been well.
Okay.
Yes. So, this is a map, eh? This is a globe.
Yeah, this is
Which
a
country
globe.
would you like to visit?
Well, I'm so basic in this because New York has always been my
New York
like
is not
dream.
a country. Eh?
Okay, New York is not a country.
You know, it's like those Americans who say Africa.
Africa is a country. So wait, what's the country? USA.
USA, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
But specifically
New
New
York. I want that vibe, that writer vibe that they always
the
put in the
writer vibe.
movies. Yeah.
Okay. What about like Paris? You know, France.
Oh, Paris. Paris will be interesting
They also
if
have
I
a
have
writer
someone. Yeah,
Yeah.
it gives more romantic vibes. So maybe a romantic holiday or something. Yeah.
Because the American writers used to escape to go to Paris, you know, like Hemingway, Henry Miller,
Yeah.
Gertrude Stein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remind me of this movie I watched. I have forgotten the name, but it's usually about this writer who goes, I don't know, back in time, and then he's in Paris.
Midnight in Paris.
Yes, Midnight in Paris.
Starring Owen Wilson.
Yes,
Yeah.
that movie. That one was on
it's
drugs.
a Woody
But
Allen
anyway,
movie.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Woody. I love Woody Allen.
Actually, that movie is about those writers I mentioned.
Hemingway and the editor of
Gertrude
Hemingway.
Stein.
Yeah.
France, and then Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Scott Fitzgerald and
And I know
what was the
Picasso
wife?
is there.
What was the wife's name?
Whose wife?
Zelda. Yeah, Zelda.
Was Picasso there?
No.
The painter?
No, yes, he was.
Yeah.
There was a conversation between the editor of Hemingway and Picasso, and it was an interesting movie actually.
Yeah. Do you like art?
Art.
Like paintings?
Yes. Yeah. I do like art. Some art I don't understand it.
All right.
But it's a good thing to look at.
Do you have like a kind of art you like? A period? or Kenyan?
No. Oh my goodness. I have a friend who's an impressionist painter. He will kill me if he hears I don't know the periods of art because I think he there's a time he was trying to teach me.
He's an impressionist painter?
Yes.
Like painters today still define themselves by those?
Yeah.
I thought today everything goes like we have all these sorts of...
No. It's just like writing. It's an underappreciated art. Okay.
No, I mean, like, you know, Impressionism is like from the 1800s. So...
He still calls himself a... There is.
He studies those guys, you know.
Yeah, there's a painter, when we first met, he was like very obsessed with this painter. I don't remember his name, but he was like emulating. His paintings are usually emulations of that impressionist
Is it painting like flowers, landscapes, those sorts of things?
No, his is more like figures of people as far as I've seen, and then it's like, I don't know, blood. It's like surrealism or something,
okay.
like the way you are talking about. So you see it, you see the person.
Actually, surrealism is also one of the periods of painting.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
There is a Salvador Dali was a surrealist painter.
Okay, so there's impressionism and then there's surrealism.
Oh, there's surrealism, there's cubism with Picasso.
What the hell is cubism?
Cubism is... I've never really been able to understand. It's very ugly.
Okay.
But, you know, people who love art, they say it's great. And then there's abstract painting.
Yeah, abstract painting.
Yeah.
The one people usually be like, I can do that too.
Yeah, even a child could do it.
Yeah, but you can't.
Well, have you seen Pollock? You know, it looks like just spatters.
No, I've not seen Pollock. You just spat on the wall. Or
no, like spattering paint. I don't know. There's somebody, I don't know if it is him, like it looks like he just, you know, did a paintbrush like this on the wall. And then there's this other one, I don't remember his name. You find he'll paint, the entire thing is just the color blue or the color red. And that painting will go for millions. Huh?
You know, like the like the banana taped on the wall. Do you remember the story of the banana?
That's conceptual art.
Why? Because the banana will go bad, like eventually.
Well, I think that was more of like the idea behind it. Huh? Like if a banana strapped on the wall is art, then what is art?
Oh Lord.
You know, I think the whole thing is, the whole idea of it was to provoke thought. So if you are buying it, you are buying the thoughts. But you don't have to buy the thing to have the thought, right?
Yeah, true. But no, you wouldn't have thought about the thought.
But what about you buy it, then you eat the banana? It's the ultimate, you know, consumption of art is like you've bought that.
And then you're consuming the art. Okay, no.
Yeah?
It's absurd, but it makes sense a bit. Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about poetry.
Okay, let's talk about poetry.
Yeah. You write poetry?
I write poetry.
Yeah. Do you define yourself as a poet?
Yes, I define myself as a poet. Yeah.
So is a poet somebody who writes poetry, or is there like a vibe? Like a poet has to have this vibe, like an artist has to dress this way, that sort of thing, has to think this way. There are certain poetic things.
Yeah, I always see people saying like, "Hey, Achana Noyo, that's a poet." They think so deep, but it's like, I don't know. The way I came into poetry was like a play. Like I was kind of playing I played into it. So actually, you asked me a very important question, like, do I define myself as a poet? For a while, I think I still hold that sometime. I'm like, am I truly a poet? I don't know. I think people usually have those types of imposter syndromes, everyone. Yeah. But poetry, I came into it, like I played into it because I really love music. I really enjoy music. You can't find my house empty. Like there has to be music playing.
Do you play music yourself?
No, I don't.
Do you play an instrument?
I have a keyboard. I tried playing it, but I think it holds so much memory because from where I got it, I didn't buy it from myself. I got it from someone. So when I play it, there's that memory attached to it. So
that's so poetic as well.
Oh, okay.
The keyboard has a memory and you're playing it.
Yeah.
Have you written poetry about this keyboard?
No, I've not written about this keyboard.
You've not written a poem about it?
No, I've not. I should.
That must be intentional, that you didn't.
Yeah, because I don't want to go back into the memories.
Yeah.
But no, that's.
But it looks like a perfect object of poetry.
Yeah.
The keyboard.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a list of words that poets love to use.
What are these?
And I have picked all these words from your poems. So we are going to discuss those words. And one of those words is memory.
Oh! Yeah, poets are obsessed with memory. Yeah, true.
So actually, we will discuss that towards the end.
Yeah, okay.
So what do you love about poetry?
I love the flow of it. Like when you get into it, it's kind of like a flow. Because I'm also like a writer. So when I'm writing, there's like a flow when I get into the rhythm of it. And with poetry, you are creating that rhythm intentionally, which is pretty cool. So I love the rhythm and the flow of it. Yeah. So
for you, poetry is about the sound of it.
Yeah, the sound of it.
Sonic.
Yeah.
But poetry also paints pictures. Eh?
It does. It does. Imagery.
Are you visual or more auditory? Because I've read your poetry.
That's interesting.
It's not rhyming poetry.
It is not.
So it's not about the music. Eh?
No, it's the musicality of it can be found.
Or is the music a feeling?
Oh Lord.
No, I mean like because when I read your poetry, it's not like I was like, oh, this sounds good. It was that this feels good.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Like you asked if it's the music is the sonic or it's the imagery. For me, it's more about the feelings, like emotions, emotive. Okay. So I'm usually like carried away by the emotions of it before I think even about the rhyming or if I'm trying to like.
Now I get you.
So it's mostly about what I'm feeling.
What is it about poetry
Yeah.
that is so different from other forms of literature. Like you said, poetry does this, but something else may not do this, or may not do it as well.
So your question, I think I have like a contrary opinion.
All right.
Because you just educated me about it's called forms. It's all genres. So all forms of literature, they can do everything that the other can do. That's what I think. So poetry, because I was recently talking to a friend.
I have a rebuttal, but go on.
Okay, we'll discuss. Let me make my point.
Yes.
So, I was talking with a friend at that time. We were coming from an event, and he was saying something about he's a non-fiction writer. He also writes fiction, and he says he loves the narration, the narrative part of like writing fiction and non-fiction. He's drawn to it because even if he's writing non-fiction, he will look at maybe like he will get the story, like it's about storytelling. And for poetry, he felt like it is more about emotions and rhythm and patterns. But that's also a lie, because poetry has the narration part. There are poets who are like, they do narration. And it's not, as you can see this especially in spoken word artists, because it's not like they embody the story that they are telling. They embody the story that they are telling, but it's not necessarily their story. So they put storytelling into it, and that's a narrative structure, right? And in the same way, prose can also emulate poetry. Like you see a particular story or a particular essay you're reading. Actually, the same person that you're talking about this, his essays, I usually tell him like your essays are so poetic, because when you read him,
you tell us who he is. Boy.
He's called Tony Ogwa Tony. I don't know him.
I know him.
Yeah, you know him.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I've read his essays.
In the Republic.
Yes, I have read many of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So can you tell like there's like a poetic structure to it, or it's just me?
You see, genres genres, forms, whatever they mix and so on. Like let's say film. Cinema. Yeah. Film, cinema has the same things that you would have in a novel, right?
Yeah, true.
It has dialogue, it has action and so forth. But then there are things that you have in cinema that you don't have in the novel. Like for instance.
Like what?
Images.
But the images in the novels are the ones that are painted in your mind.
The images in the novels are words.
But they're also painted in your mind.
When you are watching a movie, you are watching it. The images are exactly what the director has put on display for you. But when you are reading, you imagine, like if it says red, you could just imagine, you could imagine different shades of red, right? Like the red you read is not the red I read.
Okay.
It's very subjective, the novel. So you find that the novel, these things the novel can do that the film cannot do. And there's the things the film can do that the novel cannot do. So like let's say even when there is getting into the minds of the characters, the film might do that with voiceover, but it's so different from the way the novel will do it.
I guess what you're saying.
So my reasoning is poetry, before there was like novels and those sorts of things, poetry was the earliest form of narrative. You know, like when you go and read the Homer, the Eliot of Homer, it's poetry. Yeah. So they used to tell stories through poetry. Like even, they used to be called songs, yeah? Like even in Game of Thrones is called A Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, yeah, Game of Thrones.
A Song of Ice and Fire. So, originally, poetry and like all literature probably is coming from there, poetry, right? Yeah.
So but it's the mother.
Yes. But then over time, as these new forms develop, there are things that remain sana as a poetry. Yeah. So if you say narrative, all of them will have narrative, but then each of them there's something they do well, yeah? Okay. You know, like when you told me you like non-fiction that feels like fiction. Oh yeah, and fiction that feels like non-fiction. Yeah. So you see, there is something that non-fiction does that fiction doesn't do. So when a work of fiction does it, it feels, you know. Yeah. So clearly, the fiction is playing with the elements of non-fiction, and the non-fiction is playing with elements of fiction. So now is okay. Like, so my question is, so what are these elements of poetry that are that are done the best in poetry. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But I'm still maintaining my stand. Because if poetry is the mother of it all, yeah, so maybe...
How can the children do better?
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I feel like, let's say narrative, the poetry cannot do it better than the novel. It can't.
It can. I've read some really good prose poetry.
You don't do description in poetry.
You do.
You don't do explanations in poetry. You leave things open-ended. You can't be in a poem and then you start giving very detailed, details. Poetry removes details.
I think there's a poet who, the way you are saying what you are saying, I used to have the same notions.
Yeah, but that poet merely gave you the impression of doing it.
No, he didn't.
No,
he didn't.
That poet also really probably edited those poems. Oh, are you talking about Bukowski?
No, I love Bukowski, but no, I'm not talking about Bukowski.
Yeah, because he did his poetry while actually stories chopped up into lines. Yeah.
There's a poet called Michael Emerson. He's like a contemporary poet right now because I read his work because he writes prose poetry, and it's like he's telling you a story in a poetic.
Poetry. That's prose poetry.
Yeah, but
which is a different form as well from like poetry. You know?
Okay.
Like prose poetry is prose that is poetic. You know what I mean?
No, it's poetry that is prose.
No. It's not poetry that is prosaic. It's prose that is poetic.
What? It's poetic. It's poem that is prose. What is prose that is poem? Because the first thing that you're looking at is the poem.
You see what makes it different from like an essay, which is poetic, like the one you talked. Essay. Yes. Yes, exactly. What makes it different is in the prose poem, there is also an ambiguity. It's like the story begins and ends without a lot of explanation, but a lot of feelings are there, like a poem.
Okay.
And maybe if you chop it up, it's basically a poem.
Yeah.
So a prose poem is basically maybe a poem where you put full stops. And you didn't chop it up into verses. Maybe.
Okay.
Go and chop it up into verses.
No.
Go and chop it up into verses and tell me it won't be a poem.
Because let me say the poems which have verses, and these verses always, it's because one verse conveys a different emotion, not a feeling or emotion, than the other one, like it's a continuation. But the one that I'm talking about, it's a story, but written, I don't know how to explain it.
So it's a story written as a poem. So therefore it's prose that is poetic.
It is poetry.
Not poetry that is prose.
Okay, it is prose that is written as a poem. But I will find an example of this.
Convince me.
I don't know, like if I'm talking about this conversation that we are having right now, there's a way that I can write it in verse, like maybe try to rhyme, maybe describe the plant, describe your shirt, describe everything, the feeling that I'm feeling right now, blah blah blah. But this other one, it just tells a story, like the way you will write, like how non-fictionally, like how this experience was for you, but you're putting so much language into it. Every word is like very carefully picked to like have rhythm and sound and pattern, until by the end someone is like, ooh, whoa, what did I just read? Yeah.
You know, that's how also Hemingway wrote, and he was a novelist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, go and read like Farewell to Arms. Some passages there.
So you agree poetry and prose, like the forms, they borrow from each other?
Yeah, they borrow from each other. And sometimes you read something in prose and you feel like if you chop it up, it's a poem.
It can be a poem.
Yeah, I've done those experiments. You chop it up, it becomes a poem. And then a poem, some poems, you put them in a sentence.
It becomes a story.
Yeah. So have you had, there's this thing Gertrude Stein says. She says, what did she say? Poetry is the caressing of the noun, or something like that.
Oh,
Making love to the nouns. Like basically for her, poetry is about nouns.
What? I've never thought about it like that. So
like let's say when I say to you the piano, a noun. So if you wrote about the piano, the whole poem would be caressing the piano. It's like when you said the details of the so about this conversation, you'll focus on my shirt, a noun.
That's a noun.
You'll focus on this globe, something like you'll just be taking snapshots of each thing and then
Creating
making
an
love
image.
to them.
So it is like the caressing of nouns.
Yeah.
Interesting. Not verbs.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Why not verbs?
I don't know. I've never really understood it. She had very also strange ideas.
What is the other strange idea that she had was I think about this noun thing?
Well, if I understood them, I would explain them.
Oh.
Yeah, she had she had this lecture about grammar, and you read it and it's bonkers.
Oh my goodness! About
like
grammar.
she's like she's like what Picasso was to art, Gertrude Stein was to literature.
Yeah.
So that like cubism, that she has some poems you read and you don't understand what is happening, because she will write poetry with the sound rather than the meaning, the logic.
Yeah.
So it will be something like cow, home go, book read. No, I don't know, like some things which sound like totally gibberish.
Yeah.
But then also it sounds good.
Because
it sounds good. It sounds good. Like you read it and sometimes it makes you aware of words. Like words have lost meaning, and it's like she has shown those words off their meaning.
Yeah.
And they are just a sound, and it sounds good.
This is interesting because I actually follow this poet on Substack. She's called Safia El Hilo. And then there's an essay like she posted, and she was talking about sounds, and I didn't know what she meant, like because I'm trying to get into to understand poetry more. I wouldn't call myself like an advanced poet or something. So I was trying to understand what she was meaning, because she was saying like she writes from the sonic patterns, just the way you have said it. Like she writes from the sonic patterns, the sound, and I was like, that's an interesting perspective to look at it, because for me I've always led with the emotion of it, but there's also the sound.
Yeah.
And that's an interesting. I think I'm going to look for this more.
There was a time I was doing some of my own experiments, and I realized emotion in literature. Yes, it comes from ideas, but also from sound.
Emotions come from sound.
Not just from it comes from the ideas, like the concept.
Yeah.
Like when you say food, there's the associations we have, but also there's sound. How things sound. I don't know if you've read T.S. Eliot.
No. The poems that are maybe online.
Some of his poems.
There's
this poem where he says, the love letter of J. Edgar Prufrock or something like that. I don't know if you know it, J. Prufrock or something. And there's this sentence which goes, I grow old. I will wear the bottoms of my trousers rolled.
Ooh.
It doesn't what does it even mean, but it sounds good,
It's music.
Yeah, it's musical.
Yeah.
So I read that whole poem, and that's that line. It just catches me. I grow old. I will wear the bottoms of my trousers rolled.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And then there's another one. I think it's still him. I think it's called Slouching Towards Bethlehem. And it ends this way. This is how the world ends. This is how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's like, it sounds good.
It sounds good. Yeah. Which reminds me, okay. When you listen to the performing poets, that's when you notice the sounds. Oh my goodness, I've been obsessed with this poet, but she died recently, R.I.P. to her, to them. So there's like, hey, they write like these poems and then they perform them and then you don't understand what they're saying, but
it sounds good.
It sounds so good, and you're there at 3 a.m. It's dark, you're just listening, you're like, oh my goodness, how?
So it's how it sounds like. This is how the world ends. This is how the world like ends. I will read that just to read that. No, this is how it's the repetition. This is how the world ends. This is how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Yeah.
So there's an idea there, but the repetition, repetition makes it a sound.
Repetition is one of the forms.
Like let's say
of
you are Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda.
Amanda.
After some point, it's not your name. It's a sound. So I've divorced it from the meaning and made it a sound.
Yeah.
So that's what repetition does.
And repetition is like one of those styles of poetry that are being infused in other forms of literature.
So that's what I used to. That's why I love Gertrude Stein, because I used to study her a lot because she's so good with repetition. So she's the one who said, "Rose is a rose is a rose."
Oh.
I know you've heard that one. That's from her. Yeah, rose is a rose is a rose. She has such things. There's another one where she says, "This is the lesson that history teaches." History teaches.
Oh, that is good. That is good. That is
so it's like you have to stop and think,
This is the lesson that history teaches. History teaches.
Yeah.
This is true.
You have basically the lesson is you need to learn your lesson.
Yeah.
Another repetition.
Like it's a repetition within a repetition within this is great.
And if you've noticed,
motivational
speakers also do that sort of thing.
Yeah. It's kind of like, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of like a hypnosis thing. Now that you have talked about motivational speakers.
They ruin everything.
They ruin everything. But it's a kind of like hypnosis. Like when you repeat a word to someone, like numerous times, they start like really thinking about it. I think music does that also, like with the chorus and everything. So you start hearing like a word in music, and then you're just walking on the road and it comes to you.
And then of course, like if even music itself, it has the chorus.
I don't know if poetry has chorus.
Well, the repetition. Chorus is repetition. That's what I mean. I think it does. Some poems do. They'll have like lines that keep getting repeated, so it's like a callback. So it's like a hook, like in a song. So it gets repeated, and when it gets repeated, there is some, especially spoken word, they will do that. They and then when they repeat it, now the audience may even chime in. Or if it's a funny one, Alex Nderito has this poem called "King Bure is Dead." So I saw him performing it, and he'll talk about all these things. And when he starts saying, when he originally says King Bure is dead, it doesn't mean anything. But then as he recites the poem, you start learning more about his kingdom or whatever it was. And then he'll say, and then in the newspaper, I see the headline, King Bure is dead. And then he goes on again, and then he comes back to it. There's a headline. And then the audience says, King Bure is dead. You see the way you did it right now? Repetition. It's very key in poetry, I think.
True. It's very key, but you don't have to be limited to it. Some like
you have to be right.
I think when I was even starting out, not that was a long time ago, but when I was starting out, I fell into this, like the poems have to be, there has to be repetition, or like now you force issues or rhyme, but it doesn't necessarily have to be there. But when you use it cleverly, like the one with the history teachers,
it just hits a certain whatever.
There's this poem. Everywhere I go right now, like I'm just talking about this poem, but it's such a good poem. It's called Backwards by Wasan Shire. I don't know if it's Shire. So she writes the backwards, and it's actually a story. It's narrative. It's a narrative poem. So she writes the story. The poem can begin backwards. So the first verse, she writes this story. the second verse from the last line, she repeats the poem, and then it ends with the poem can begin backwards. So when you finished, it's like a loop.
So you do you repeat it like line by line?
Yes, she repeats the line, but so now they have a different meaning from, like, let's say I say
from backward, it means differently.
Yes, like let's say I came to the podcast and then I ate a mango. So now she's I ate a mango, I came to the podcast. So it reverses.
I'm thinking I came, I saw, I conquered.
Mm-hmm.
I conquered, I saw.
I came,
yeah, it means different.
Yeah, it feels different, right? Yeah. So it changes like the meaning, and the poem is really good. Yeah.
What makes a poem good? So it's one of those questions without answers.
It is just one of those hard questions.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter the answer you give. It's just a way of thinking.
Yeah, okay. A good poem, I think it's like a good song. First of all, people have different tastes. If I like R&B, maybe you like gengeton. But at the same time, I can like R&B and gengeton. Like, it's diverse. So a good poem is one which the intended reader, the reader who's reading it, has felt something about it. Like at the end of the day, it has made an impact. So like the way you're talking about the Gertrude Stein's poems, that made an impact to you. That means her poems are good regardless of whether, let's say, if they're famous or not. Like that's a good poem because you read it and you felt an impact. Yeah, I think that's what I would say. A good poem is that one. Or
it's about the impact.
It's about the feeling.
But what about you as a technician?
As a technician, as an IT technician?
No.
Oh, okay.
Poetry technician.
Oh, I hear technician, I'm like, it's trauma.
No, you know it's about technique. Like you see, you're a poet.
Yeah.
And once I know you started writing poetry because you had things to say. You had feelings to
I had
explore,
feelings.
right?
I didn't know if I had things to say. Like,
you had feelings. That's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
But then at some point, you don't finish the feelings, but at some point you also start relying on technique, right?
Yeah, true.
So now you know things about technique that as an amateur you can do a good poem because of the feeling, many feelings.
Yeah.
But as a technician, you can do a poem about a cup that you are seeing there, and you don't even know anything about the cup, and you could make that a very good poem.
True.
So what
are these techniques?
What is that you've done with that poem about the cup you know nothing about, and then we read it and we were like, wow, this is such a deep story, deep poem. This is such a dope poem, and deep.
Okay, the first and obvious technique is to read poets. Okay. Like, read more poems. You can't write, you can't even recognize the techniques if you have not been exposed to the techniques themselves. Like, there's a poem I wrote, it's called Sentience. So there's, I use like, what are they called? Numericals. The Roman numericals to separate the thought process. And I only learned about this when I read a poem from like, was it a journal or was it down River Road? I don't know, between the two. But I read from another poet, and then I was like, oh, this is a good technique to use because there's that technique where you separate like your thoughts. So you start with maybe, and it's a story actually. I'm insistent on this. Poetry is narrative. So you start with like maybe the premise, then you go deep into it, and then you finish with the conclusion. But you're separating this line, so that's a technique. And then, so yeah, I think the first technique is actually reading, and then most of the techniques I've gotten, and I actually didn't like to read these poems from literary magazines when I was starting to submit, because they sounded so complex. When I got introduced to poetry, it was like simple. I wanted to just to just flow into it. Like I didn't want to go deep and like technique and everything. But the more I started reading the literary, because
about define going deep.
Deep, like in the literary world.
So it's not deep in the emotions.
No, not really.
Deep in the techniques.
Deep in the techniques.
Okay, but if,
because the emotions.
But if it's just deep in the techniques, isn't it hollow?
No, because the emotions are there.
Like, okay.
The emotions are there.
So it's like hiding the emotions.
No.
Inside the technique.
No, it's the way you have said. Like there's a globe here. I can write, there's a globe here. There's no disputing the fact that there's a globe, right? So I can say there's a globe. That's but it's not poetry. I've not put it in a poetic way. But if I learn the techniques, I can be like, oh, it was like a universe of maps and everything. And the stars. But I'm describing the same globe that is here. So the emotions, the emotions are there because I've always been very emotional.
You reminded me of a poem I saw recently by Frank.
Frank Njogi.
Frank Njogi.
Frank Njogi is one person who goes deep.
Yeah, and I actually commented there and I said, you know, that first sentence is, I don't know what I said, that first sentence is a metaphor within a metaphor. Because first you have to, the way it was, you what do you call it? It's like getting a cipher. You know, cryptography. Then you have to decode. So you decode, and then the decoding. You also decode the decoding. Yeah, so I was like, wow, okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So those are the techniques that make a good poem.
Does this make poetry good, or does it make it like a puzzle?
Complex. So
is that what makes poetry good, to be a puzzle?
Some poems are meant to be puzzles.
Because I feel like a lot of the contemporary poetry, like in genres, it's puzzle. It's a puzzle.
It's a puzzle.
And if you submit a poem that is not a puzzle,
yeah,
it won't get accepted.
True.
So it's like, is this what we are being told? This is what good poetry is?
I don't think. Okay, not that I don't think so. There are poems that are puzzles. I mean, when we were young, there was this. What was that called? Mafumbo. Kama hiyo. Kwenta mafumbo. Yeah. So there are those poems.
I won't make a joke about a lawyer who doesn't know Kiswahili.
I am sorry, I failed you, my ancestors. But I do know Kiswahili. I speak randomly Kiswahili words and I'm like, wait, where did that come from? Okay. Yeah. What was I saying?
Mafumbo.
Oh yeah, there are poems that are meant to be complex in their own way. But as I just insisted, like the good poetry, like a good poem is the one that finds the reader, like, and connects to them. Like the complex poems, there are people who enjoy them. There's an audience. This is why the literary magazines, maybe they accept them, because there is an audience who enjoys them, who understand it, or who enjoy the puzzle and the what is it called, like the complexity of it. Yeah, but I've always also found like good poems are the ones that are really emotive, even if they have the complex structure. You try to break it down in the way that not a 5-year-old, but like in the way someone who's reading it, maybe they will not understand it from the point of view, but they do get the general message of what you're trying to say, and they relate to it because of the emotion it carries. Like the way you can listen to a speech, I don't want to use a politician, but let's just say a politician. Like they can talk a lot about some complex, maybe not deep exactly, maybe the sections or maybe a constitution that you don't understand necessarily, but the general message, you get it because in the way they are framing it, the way they are coming, oh mama, si mnasikia, or whatever. So I think you also need to consider like having that.
But you know what I like about, like that one you decode.
Yeah.
If it has what you said, it's good because you could read it on face value, and then you don't get it, and then maybe later on you come and read it, and maybe your subconscious is just right right state of flow, and the hidden meaning comes at you like a spear.
True.
And you feel it. It's like,
and you're like, oh shit, she meant that's what she meant. Because okay, this is a weird story to tell, but there's this poem. It's called what is it called? Something Sweet Serenity, and it's recorded. It's a recorded poem in it's a musician's album. So there's a song which is a poem in the album. And I was listening to this song and I was like, this is such a good poem, and I didn't know why I liked it until because they mentioned Lovers Rock. So until I was with someone and they were listening to Lovers Rock, and I'm like, oh, this is what the poem meant when she referenced to this. And I love that. I love that, like that decoding, like that meaning coming into you later.
Let's talk about meaning.
Oh Lord,
yeah. Why did you call the Lord?
That's the same way. Okay. Meaning. No, what do you mean?
Good one. That's the repetition again.
That's the repetition again.
Yeah. So we'll just talk about meaning and poetry.
So are you meaning like does a poem have to mean something?
You know, it means something, like. This means this, and then there is meaning, philosophical. It's like I'm looking for meaning in life, you know.
Okay.
This meaning, the literature gives us meaning.
I don't like that, actually.
You don't like that?
It puts so much pressure on the artist. That's my humble opinion.
Okay. What do you mean?
I want to create because I want to create, not because I want to save you or something. Like I don't know.
Is that what people mean when they say it has meaning? That it served them?
Yeah, because
well, I don't think it's you who serves them. It's the poem that serves them.
It's the poem that serves them.
And it's the poem serves them irrespective of your intention.
Yeah, but that is what should come first, like irrespective of intention. When you write like intentionally to serve them, I don't know, it feels like kind of you're not writing for you. Yeah, does that make sense?
But I didn't mean it in that way.
Okay. Yeah. We have gone the wrong way.
I was just talking not as a poet, but as a lover of poetry. Is what poetry means to you and the meaning it has given your life, basically. I just wanted to give you something to wax poetic.
I see. Yeah. What does poetry mean? What has it brought meaning to my life?
Yeah, because it's like, this is why people, you know, that's what they say, this is why you should read poetry. It gives meaning to life, you know. Or this is why you listen to music, because it adds color. Yeah, and a soundtrack to your existence.
Yeah, what do you mean? When I was coming here, I was listening to music and I'm like, this is now the soundtrack of me going to the interview.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So music is a soundtrack, poetry is mood, you know, or something.
Yeah. I don't know, poetry teaches you to slow down, like all forms of art. I think also art, not like the art now we were talking about, impressionism, surrealism, it makes you slow down because you can't understand a painting, an abstract painting, if you just have it like in one glance and then you go. So poetry, I think, has that same effect in the way that you were saying, actually, like the decoding and everything, and then it hits you later. Yeah, no, I'm getting what you're saying. Anyway, yeah, it does. For me personally, the meaning it has done to me, it has made me slow down, especially when I started going deeper into technique. I would say when I was just basing it off on emotions, I was kind of like an irrational poet. Like I will feel this and I want it out there, like right now, this is what I'm feeling. But when you go into deep into the techniques, it forces you to slow down, to observe, to like understand what different poets over the centuries have been trying to get out. I don't know if that's the right word. because recently I was reading this. There's a friend of mine, she's called McKenna. She introduced me to a genre of poetry called ghazal. So the ghazal is like, there's a repetition, actually there's a repetition of, it's a couplet. So there are two lines, but the lines are ending with the same word. So let's say if it's like green, so that it will like green, something green. So the words have to be like, the couplets have this repetition and rhythm to it. So I was reading a ghazal, I think maybe 1930s poet, and then they were talking about, they had fused, because the first sentence I just read it, and I'm like, I don't understand this poem. Another time I will have left it alone, but I decided like, let me dig deep. And then I also went to because it was published in, what is this magazine called? I think it's called Poetry, just Poetry. It usually publishes one poem every week, poem of the week. So there's also like decoding of the poems themselves, like a whole structure. And he had infused religion and politics and his own love life and everything into it. And the more I read it, I'm like, damn.
The poem or the decoding, the essay about the poem?
No, the poem itself had this. But after now reading the essay, now you come back and you're like, oh damn, and now you're seeing like the meaning he was trying to decipher from this writing. I don't even know, I've lost my track.
No, it's good, I wanted that.
So I think that's so when you slow down, you start getting the meaning of things. Like you can look at a flower and you're like, how can I represent this? I'm obsessed with jacarandas. There's jacaranda season coming. So I look at jacarandas and I'm like, these are really pretty purple flowers. I could just say that, but I'm going deeper and I'm giving meaning, and I'm like, why am I pulled into these jacarandas? Because the first time I was pulled into them was in 2023. My life was in shambles and everything. So I looked at these jacarandas and I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful. So I was looking at them like as a symbol of, I don't know, hope, because it's such a beautiful thing to exist in such chaos. So I was like, I'm holding on to it. So so you look at things and then you go deep and then, oh my goodness, I've rambled.
No,
but
that's what I love. Ramble away.
But basically that's it. Like you get the meaning.
So being a poet, there's a site.
There's a site.
Poetic site. Not like website. No, like there's a poetic eye, because you said you see a jacaranda and you see more into it.
I don't know if there is. I am getting into it more. I told you, like, poetry played into it, and apparently it is the form of literature that I'm most associated with right now. So I'm like, I'm learning as I go. If I can say that.
Okay. What do you see in this glass?
Now you're like, does she have a third eye or something? Is it half empty?
Oh, okay, that's a good one. For spoken word. Hili glass iliko
half empty, half full. Lakini wana too full, wanasema hizi
oh man. Cringe. You just rhyme half full with wana too full. Lakini lazima to fulfill,
lazima to fulfill, unaona, you're getting into it.
But I feel that poetry which is focusing on rhyme is outdated. You know? I haven't seen a good poem based on rhyme, in this century.
You haven't seen?
Maybe I've seen, but
I don't even know.
But if the weight of it is on the rhyme,
I'm going to just go back to, because they're actually they're the same.
Weight of it is on the rhyme.
Yeah, the weight of it is on the rhyme, but it's not. It's being kind of phased out.
Well, I don't know if it's because rhyme isn't as good, or it's because all the poetry that gets published now is less that way and more. Even if it has a rhyme, I won't notice it. Like I will notice it later
on.
And it's like, oh, it had a rhyme. I never noticed. Like even the best songs have rhymes, but I never noticed the rhymes.
This is what that's what I was to say. The same with music. Even music, people are also like leaning away from the rhyme structure. I don't know why. Maybe it's that you have said. Maybe it's being outdated.
Yeah.
But if you find a way to incorporate it very, like you have said, like after a while, now you realize, oh, that was a rhyme. Yeah, if you find a way to incorporate that.
Yeah, but you need to see like that one you said, one or two full. Like it's so obvious.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets, instead of making me feel, oh, that's deep, it gives me like a laugh, you know. Or you're like, oh, no, so now I'm thinking you are clever. Instead of thinking the poem is clever, you know what I mean? I think the writer, the person who's written.
And you're supposed to think the poem is the one which is clever.
Yeah, now I'm thinking you are clever. It's like, oh, you thought this. Yeah. But there's a poem which will do something like, oh, the poem is, you know.
It's really clever.
Yeah, so what's the difference, actually? Like, I don't want to see you, but sometimes the poem itself has a life more than the poet.
Yeah.
Like it's like the poem I saw during the Nairobi Book Fest. Yvonne, there's a time she said the book is smarter than the author.
That's very different for that.
Yeah, you were there.
No.
Yeah, she said that the book is smarter than the author. Yeah.
True.
So
sometimes.
Yeah, so the poetry can be that way as well.
This comes to the question of like separating the art from the artist. Like this conversation is always ongoing.
Really?
Yeah, it's always like because there's that art you created and then there's you.
Yeah.
So does that mean, because if a song is good, that I created it at a different time probably in my life, maybe I already moved on. By the time you are hearing it or you are reading it, it's a different.
I actually think it's true, because there are things I have written, and like I was saying, writing is a way to focus, like to think really deep. My mind is usually more scattered, you know, than focused.
Yeah.
So when I write, I'm really focused. So sometimes I read something I wrote like a year or a while back. I'll be like, wow, how do I know all these things?
Exactly.
If you ask me these things, I don't know these things.
I don't know them right now.
I don't have this information.
I don't. Like,
but I had it when I was writing this.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying even like I wrote this like from research.
It
was from my brain.
In my brain.
Yeah.
But like later on I'm like, I'm like, whoa.
So I do feel it's smarter than me.
Yeah, it is. The creation and the creator. Yeah. It is sometimes
so
actually
what do you think
than you.
with AI?
Oh Lord, AI.
We'll create something smarter than us in the same way maybe.
I'm not really sure. I wanted to, now you're speaking about AI, there's something you said before I answered this one, and to ask you. You said like when you're reading like these complex poems and they decode the meaning later on. As in you decode the meaning later on and you're like, that made sense or something. What do you think about AI interpreting that poem for you? Because, let me base this on something. I was recently in an AI conference panel. So there's this poet who wrote a book, a poetry book.
We've interviewed her.
You've interviewed her? Yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. She writes a book and then she explains the meaning, like she uses AI to explain the meaning afterward. And my argument was, good poetry, sometimes you don't need to be told upfront what it means, maybe later on. Now you get, like the way you said, like now you get it later on. Even good music actually does that sometimes. But if I say that, okay, I'm contradicting myself now. Because when I listen to a good song, sometimes I go to Genius. There's this site like called Genius, and then I go and then I search the lyrics to know the meaning. So isn't necessarily the same thing?
Well, you know, I think the value, there's time, like you know how when you say time value of money or something, there's value in literature of on time. Like it makes sense with time.
Yeah.
So if you get the interpretation without the time. It's not the same thing.
So the same thing.
It's not about understanding it with your mind. Sometimes it's just with your being, yeah? There's this, you know, when it says, when the student is ready, the master appears. You know that saying, yeah? So you get ready over time because you grow, and, you know, it's like this, I don't know, there's this thing, I don't know how to put it, but it's something about being at the edge of a cliff, and the closer you get to the edge, like a rock, the closer it gets to the edge, the easier it is for you to drop, right? So when it is farther from the cliff, you'll need like to really push it. But then there is a point where it will reach where even a feather could make it fall, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's the same thing with understanding something.
So you have to reach that point where even a simple feather can make you fall.
That point when you reach it, that's when it's like, let's say you are reading up the book or the poem, and at that point when you are at that edge, there is that magic where you are now falling, and that's the realization, oh, this is what it means, and the feeling is really deep. Yeah. But if you just read the interpretation,
it's kind of like skipping forward.
You are not even like, it's not even a fall, you know. I don't know how to, well, the metaphor falls apart at this point. But you get my feeling, my whatever.
Yeah.
You will get the meaning of the poem, logical, but not
the emotive part of it.
Yes. And what's the point of poetry if it's just to get meanings of things? You could just read essays, eh? Yeah, you could just read essays.
True.
But if it's a poetry, if you're reading poetry, the not understanding it is okay at some point. You'll come later, like you said, it slows you down.
It slows you down.
So you want the patience.
Yeah, you want the patience, and that is the problem with AI. Now that you're talking about AI, which now I don't know. I'm only saying like I'm in the middle of it because for me AI is like, I always the way people talking about it. I wasn't there when social media was being introduced, but I always think it's almost the same thing. Like when social media was being like came into being, of course people are like, maybe it's going to ruin our lives. Right now it's just a normal part of our day. You wake up, or what
I always say AI is like the invention of the atomic bomb.
Oh shit! Okay, no.
No. Yeah.
Me, I'm going about social media. Okay.
No. Like my meaning is, all you see, when all the bombs that were created before that, all the guns, all the whatever, people used to be like, oh, this bomb is good, like this bomb is dangerous, and then it would be like, oh, but previous bombs have been created, right? But the atomic bomb was created, and it kind of ended the way even war is done, because with the atomic bomb you can't have war, you can't use it. They created a bomb they can't use, it's because
like an Uno card.
Yeah, because once they use, like once every nation, like those big nations, once they all have the nuclear weapons, they can't use them because once you use them, others will use them, and then it's like you blow up the world. And the hydrogen bomb.
Yeah.
So it's sort of the same thing with AI. It's a tool you can't use because it, for instance, it totally destroys the economy.
Does it destroy the economy?
Well, look at it this way. The economy depends on, you know, people having money, right, to buy things.
Yeah.
Transactions to buy things, right? And the economy, people have money to buy things because people are employed. That's labor, right? So with AI, where you needed 10 people, you need 1 person. So 9 people don't have jobs, right? And then people say, oh, you will do the jobs of supporting AI. But eventually AI will be able to do those
jobs again. Like it's.
So if people don't have money to buy things, so the company which is using AI so that it can have more money will also not have people to sell those things to.
Oh.
Because the people don't have money to. So eventually, if you work it out like logically, eventually ahead of time, maybe 20 years from now, 10 years from now, the economy is totally disrupted. And in that period, because it's affecting millions, in that period you have a high unemployment rising. And with high unemployment beyond a certain point, you have riots all over the world, revolutions.
People are being
so
agitated.
Governments you at some point, some governments will just outlaw AI because it will be like it's ending jobs. it's making the people unable. You can't govern the people because they don't have jobs. They don't have money. So at some point, it's like the atomic bomb. At some point, they will have to sit down and discuss how to work with it. And then the same thing like with art. So if let's say let's say the internet is flooded with AI art, right? And then at some point there is so much art being made with AI. So it's like anybody now can be a good artist with AI, right? Or a good poet or a good writer, right? Then if anybody can be a good something, what then is the value of a good poet? So we don't even know the value. Like the value of a good poet, we don't know the value anymore because anybody can do it. And if anybody can do it, then why should I read you? Why should I read poetry? Like in the end, the whole thing collapses because we don't read it anymore because it may have been written by a machine. And then it means nothing, there's no meaning.
True, it is like an atomic bomb.
So for me, I'm not a big fan of it. I use it like to... Sometimes I ask it questions or I analyze things with it. Like I will write a something, like a post. And then I will try, like there was a time I was analyzing sentence structure, things like that. Like it's just for thinking.
This is what I wanted to talk about actually. About my nini with AI, my concern is the thinking part. Because I've also used it. Of course I use it, but I've also used it. I use it ChatGPT as much as the next person. The problem is the thinking. It doesn't slow you down. You know, art, as you have said, like art slows you down. AI always wants to give you solution. It's like it focuses on fast-paced environment. Like, you want to write a poem right now? Okay, I can do that for you. You don't have to do it. Like, like what do you mean? I want to.
So for me, I really hate it because I'll put something I've written there, and then it'll be like, let me fix it for you. No, I don't want you to fix it. It's good.
You say, like,
no, I like it the way it is. I just want you to analyze it so that I can notice the things I didn't notice about it. Like, I want to see how my subconscious works. I just want to analyze it. I don't want you to fix it. I don't want you to change anything.
Exactly. So it's so eager like to correct and to make it like and make you like being fast-paced environment and everything, which defeats the purpose of art. But in an environment, like I can see the use of it maybe in a corporate environment because there the environment is very fast-paced. Like you have to be doing this and this and this and this at the same time. So AI helps you there for those people who use it. I don't know if they do.
Why do you think most people don't enjoy poetry? Although I think we've covered it. It's that whole thing of fast-paced.
Oh yeah, because it ties to poetry. No, because when you write like. Most people don't like poetry because they don't like being slowed down. Like I can't tell you, like I'm dealing with a lot in my mind right now. I don't know, my child has school fees, my husband maybe has a side chick or whatever. Okay, in that sense, doesn't make sense. I'm looking for money, and then you want me to slow down and listen to your poem. It doesn't make sense at face value. But let's say this poem that I've written is actually talking about your situation and it can unlock something in you that can actually change your life. So in that case, you need to slow down and listen to it, but most people don't have that patience.
I know it's very odd, because even me, I didn't used to like poetry, but it's very odd that somebody will read like a long essay or a long post, but reading a poem is short. But one is less likely to read a poem, no matter how short. It's weird.
It is.
Why is it? Why is that so? Is it that poems are very hard? No matter how short they are.
Some poems are really hard.
Is it that poems make us feel stupid sometimes? like, why can't
and people
I
are
take
like,
this?
no, I don't want to. I don't
Or
want to
also
do
poems
stupid.
remind us of school.
Oh,
What are the themes? What are the
I
stylistic
did-
devices?
yes, I'm on the opinion here. I'm in the 1%
Mm.
that really actually enjoy those lessons.
Okay.
Really enjoy the themes and
Actually,
the persona.
to be truthful, I started reading poetry because of this book Echoes in the Valley or something.
I don't know.
It was one of those poetry books in school.
set books.
I don't know if it was a set book, but we were supposed to buy it, and that's the place I started reading poetry. I never used to read poetry.
What made you like pick out that book? It was just because it was
I had
circulating. Oh, you had it.
Yes, and we had been given an assignment by a teacher. We were reading sijui tarbia shairis. So we were supposed to write. We told us to write something with the whatever. So for me, I went and wrote. I was like, oh, so I can. I wrote a kashairi. Not a good one, of course, because it's rhyming and so forth.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so I can do it. So then I started trying now in English. I said, let me try in English. I used to write stories, novels.
In high school.
Yeah.
And then give them out to people.
Yeah. So I wrote now a poem. Like, oh, so I can do it. Then I started writing. But most of it was like, I don't know. I think it was influenced by, I was listening to hip hop. So it's had that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then I started reading like some Goiwadhiango, the plays he used to write. So you find I'm writing very political stuff. Not that I know politics, but it's just
the influence.
It's just the influence, like activist sort of thing. So yeah, so I started reading them from that book. But I don't think I really knew poetry until I read Bukowski.
Interesting. What poem of Bukowski like unlocked it for you? All of them.
All of them. Like, I was reading. I think the first one I read was The Most Beautiful Woman in Town.
I don't know that one.
The Most Beautiful Woman in Town. Her name was Cass. Anyway, it was a poem, but it was a story. So I read. I was like, so poetry can be a story. I loved it. So I loved reading his stories, his books, his short stories, and his poetry, because it was all one. So I used to read them, and even his essays. Sometimes you would like write style essays, and things like that. So I used to read and read and read, and reading all those ones. I also tried my own at it. I think even my kind of short story. When I started writing now, it came from there. Like, my sensibility came from Bukowski.
Oh, okay.
Whatever I used to write in high school, I threw them all away. Like, I don't count them.
Why? I have so many questions.
No, I threw them away so that I could start afresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question, but I have to make a comment first.
All right.
I love Bukowski. Actually,
Yes.
I think also when I was beginning poetry, it was one of my influences, which is essentially politically incorrect thing, because
misogyny.
His poems, some poems are really troubling. But I really loved, like, he had something to say. He definitely was a man who had something to say, because I read his poems, and then there's this YouTube channel. It's called Illness or something like that. So they take like classical poems, which I don't know if it is classical. It's just like the old poems, and then they do like a voice of it, and then like a film version of that. So that is when I encountered Bukowski now vizuri, because they did like Genius of the Crowd or something, and then the film that they put was Pursuit of Happiness. I don't know if I watched that film, like Will Smith. It's a really sad. There's no pursuit of happiness. It is sad. It is just sadness all over. So they put that in the context of Bukowski's poems, and whoa, I watched it and I'm like, this man knew what he was doing. Anyway, the question I wanted to ask: do you consider yourself a poet?
Well, you see, now is from a point of view of definition. I don't define myself that way, but I do write. I have written some poems that I feel are good.
Okay.
Sometimes it comes. Poetry doesn't, like, I don't always write poetry. Like, I don't think I've written a poem this year. But last year, there was a period I was writing poetry when there was the flooding was happening.
Oh yeah.
So that period, I remember I was writing a lot of poetry, and I think I even started because of the flooding. So I started writing. I remember there was this one I wrote like something about coming into the city in a canoe or something, submerged city, whatever. There's 2023. I also wrote some poems. My aunt died. I went to the funeral, and then I don't know. It was just a way to sort of write about it, think about it. So I wrote poetry even then. So poetry comes to me now and then. I have not had a period of poetry this year. There was a time, 2023 as well, I was writing Kikuyu poetry.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was writing haikus in Kikuyu.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How do you manage?
But it was more like sound based, like how the language sounds. I was just enjoying the language.
Yeah, okay.
So they were more like playful. They were playful, they were humorous. Yeah.
I'm always interested in people who write like in the what is it called, like their language. Yeah, because I noticed there's this she's called Wangui Kimani. She writes also in Kikuyu. I don't understand what she's saying, but it sounds so beautiful.
Really?
And the sound patterns, I'm like, what are you saying though? What are you saying?
No, does she write the whole poem in the whatever?
In Kikuyu, but she's not a page poet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
she's a performing poet.
Okay,
so she performs in Kikuyu.
And Kikuyu is like a really, I don't know. I know people wouldn't say it's a poetic language, but once you try to write, you write in it, you realize it's really poetic. Words are really alliterative in Kikuyu.
That's beautiful. So language, like the indigenous language, is very, very.
So I was reading this book by Ngoge. The last one he wrote, I think. I don't know if it's the last one. There's the one it's not the last one, but there's this one he brought out a few years ago called Kedamu Yuru, Perfect Nine. And it was about the legend, the myth of Gikoyo and Mumbi. And I was reading it. I only read the first chapter, then I lent it out to this girl and she never gave it back.
Return the book.
No, she can't keep it. So I read this book. I was reading it and I remember feeling, wow, the language itself is beautiful. So it's poetry actually. It's like the epic. He wrote an epic poetry. So it's like the words mixing together. It
was a poetry book. It was like
it's an epic poetry, like the Eliot by Homer. You know the epic poetry. So it tells a story, a long story, in poetry. How we were saying that originally. Prose. Yes. Originally, stories were told in songs. Yeah. So it's that
even
sort of
oral storytelling.
So he does that sort. Now for the legend of the Gikoyo and Mumbi, the people, it's like our version of Adam and Eve. So he does that sort of story, that sort of book, and I remember reading it and I was thinking, wow, just the words themselves are beautiful.
Would you write in Kikuyu, like a whole maybe book or a whole story?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I would. That experiment I did made me love it.
Yeah.
So I think I just need to read more. One at some point. I'm not there yet. I'm not in that zone.
But if you get into that zone,
you can produce some work into. Even in Kiswahili.
Kiswahili.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, I call myself Miyamoto Muswahili, so.
Why is that name? But
it's the Swahili thing. Swahili. It's a whole long story.
Okay.
But it starts with that whole language debate. It was just it's a name for the internet. It's a name I used on the internet.
What does Miyamoto mean?
It was Miyamoto Musashi. He's a Japanese samurai swordsman. So it was just a name for shit posting on the internet. And then there was this time we had a language debate on the internet. It was about these Kiswahili, English, oh, English is what, you know, and then somebody, you know, was like, you know, you guys are talking about colonization, blah blah blah, English in English. So I wanted to prove a point that, so I started writing in Kiswahili.
Yeah.
But it was very hard. My Kiswahili was not good at that time.
Yeah, Kiswahili
So
is hard.
so I oh, as a lawyer. So I so
In the country, people
so I instead of so I changed Musashi to
Musa.
So Musashi, I removed the ashi
Yeah.
and add Wahili.
So
And then also it's like it's Muswahili instead of Mswahili. So if it's Mswahili, I'm good at Kiswahili. If it's Muswahili, I'm like, it just shows I'm not good at it.
So don't expect anything, guys. Don't expect it.
Yeah, so that was my sort of reasoning. And it was just like something I was doing temporarily for 60 days, and then I changed back. But when I changed back, people were like, no, we want that name. Bring it up. Bring it back. Yeah,
so like, I'm going to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's sort of stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Kiswahili is so hard. Though I would want to go back to a Kiswahili class. Like in high school.
Oh. You want to go back to high school?
No, don't want to go. No. Specific classes.
Yeah.
That I think will be really like, I don't know. I think you take for granted what you are learning at that time. So especially Kiswahili, in those things they were saying about the alteration that you have said. Something tanaka za sauti. Tanakali za sauti. So those things. Like I think they're really instrumental in poetry in some way. That will be
I have a question.
Oh, you have a question?
Are there great happy poems?
Yes. Why do people always assume poets are like this?
No, not poets are like poems. Good poems are sad. Like they're about grief, mourning.
No, good poems.
Like wistfulness.
Wistfulness, yeah.
Like if you write a poem about the rain, it's like, oh, it's reminding me of my ex. You know, nostalgia. There's a sort of pain there. But if it's a cheerful poem, is it that good?
I want to read that myth. Debunk the myth.
Debunk it.
I want to, as I've said, a good poem is what finds the reader. Like if it makes.
Be honest.
I'm being very honest.
Yeah.
This is because I'm going to give an example. I've come with illustrations.
Yeah.
There's this poet. She's called Mary Oliver. Have you read her poems?
No.
She writes about nature, and it's very intuitive. She's like a very old white woman. I think she died recently though. Yeah, so she writes like these nature poems, but she writes it in a philosophical way. Yes. It is the way you are saying,
wistful.
Like wistful, but
wistful is not happy. Wistful is not happy.
Wait.
Wistful. That's in Japanese. It's called wabi-sabi.
What the hell?
Wabi-sabi. It's
wabi-sabi.
The beauty in things that are ephemeral.
Oh, fleeting.
Beauty, yes, fleeting. Everything is fleeting or dying or getting old, getting broken.
But no. She doesn't write like that.
Yes.
Her, which made me. She actually made me have like a different view of poetry.
You've said wistful though.
No, because you have said wistful.
Oh, okay. I've asked you and you said yes.
No! I said, like she writes about nature. And then the poems, they have this, the way you were saying.
Vitality or what? Like,
the way you were saying about the meaning. Like when you read poetry, it has to have meaning.
Yeah.
Her poems are mostly about that. So it's about finding meaning. But she puts it in nature.
You know, finding meaning is sad.
It is.
Yeah, because it means you don't have meaning right now.
No,
that's what it communicates. Like,
no.
You've not found it, you're finding it.
Maybe you're finding maybe you're finding a different.
No. Like if I'm finding meaning, it means I don't have it, right? Like I have something, I have a desire to find meaning. Why? Because there's an absence of it.
Okay, I'm searching.
Yeah, poetry, if you are searching, is because you don't have it. Like, what there are those words I told you, and one of them is searching.
It's searching.
Yes.
Searching for meaning.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean you don't
like
have
what
it.
I mean
though.
by a happy poem is like you're satisfied, you're cheerful, you're happy, you're satisfied.
Yeah,
you're not searching, you're not longing. You see, all those
so
things.
you think all poetry have that element of longing and
Great
searching?
poetry has that longing,
Great
searching.
poetry.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I asked, can it be great if it's just happy,
if it's just
cheerful?
happy poem.
And then if it's
and
if it's happy and cheerful, it's like the ones. It's let me give you an example.
Yes.
King David in the Bible, the Psalms, but it's after, he's at the Lord has set the banquet, the table of his enemies or something. It's a victory, and with a victory there was a battle. Yeah?
So the victory has to come after the storm has to come.
Yes, you see, there is a word storm. You see, there is always those two negative words because life is that way. So if it's a poem where it's just you're happy, everything, it's not showing us the dark side.
But what about these poems? It's the same thing. Like the poems that are about becoming and are about finding beauty.
Exactly. You're
That's
becoming.
Because
you're coming from not you are not there, now
you're becoming.
Yeah.
So there has to be a journey.
I think that's what life is. Yeah?
Yeah, maybe. But there is this poem.
Even stories, actually. I was telling somebody, you can't have a story where nothing bad happens.
True.
It's like once upon a time there was a boy, and then one day something happened.
There
can't be once upon a time there was a boy, and then one day there was a feast, and then at the feast he was given a prize. The end. No, it's not a story.
So it has to take you through the ups and downs and everything, the character development.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about a poem. There's a poem called Hip Hop Ghazal. It's also among the ghazals. It's just like, I don't know if it's a happy poem. Now that maybe I'll look at it another way.
Go and analyze it. Eh?
Yeah, maybe go and
because
analyze
you can have happiness, but there's the undercurrent.
But it was just about the celebration of womanhood. Like the poet, she's a black woman, so she was just like explaining like,
why is she celebrating womanhood?
I don't know why. It's because womanhood is beautiful.
No. You said she's a black woman, and I know there's this poem by Maya Angelou, where she's like, you know that poem?
Which one? Still I Rise?
Is it Still I Rise?
I don't
know. The one he says, I'm a phenomenal woman.
Phenomenal woman I am. Yeah, exactly. I know that poem. Yeah, see, that's also celebrating womanhood.
Why? You see, that poem
wouldn't exist if
that poem has the backdrop of racism. Black women are put down.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a happy poem, but it's happy because it's a fighting of this. So that poem is beautiful because of what you know.
It is joy as a form of resistance.
Yes, exactly. It's resisting something which is not. If a white woman wrote that poem, would it have the same impact?
No. It just had that blackness in it, honestly.
Yeah.
So, in conclusion, maybe all great poetry has to have to
that's
be wistful.
That's my PhD thesis.
Yeah, sawa. I have coconut and sour.
Alright. So who are the poets you can't live without? Well, not necessarily poets, maybe poems or something.
I will carry poems by Maya Angelou first. And then not Maya Angelou, I've already said Maya Angelou. Mary Oliver, I keep insisting on this white woman.
Why do you keep saying this white? You said white old woman, now you said white woman. Is her whiteness relevant to your poetry?
It is, because sometimes I find like people like wonder like why do you associating with this person? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, why are you associating with this person and they're so removed from your reality?
But you see, now you're the one who is choosing to keep emphasizing. I didn't even know her, but now you've given me that picture that she's a white woman.
So maybe I should stop.
No, not that you should stop. We should put the glasses and tell me, what does this mean? What does this mean for you that she is white?
That's exactly what I've said.
Yeah.
Like,
people do that.
That's what I think, but maybe it's not correct. But it is when you associate with art, that is far removed, like the way you asked me, like the first time we were talking about impressionist painters, and people still do that. And this friend that I have, he associated he associated very deeply to this person, like this painter who was in 18th century. Like he thought, like he knows he's speaking to him or something through the art. But this is a person who is in Kenya, and this was like old white man in sorry about the white again, in 18th century. So those realities are so different. And then to say that you're associating with them, someone looked like how? So I don't know. Mary Oliver, I'm sorry. May you rest in peace. You are a good poet. She's a good poet. She's a very wonderful poet though. So I will not live without her poems. There's her. There's my Angelou. There's Aubrey Gibson, the one I've told you, like Pierre, they died recently. Because maybe I can I take like an audio, because her audios are really good. And then I have to shout out to Natasha Muhanji. Definitely, like Muhanji, her poetry is so good. There's this poem of hers, like okay, we have this thing, it's called Hisia. So we do like poetry and then we turn them into like a film, cinematic lens or something. We are still struggling with it. I don't know. Don't ask me about it anymore. But there's this poem she did. We did hers. It's called Night Smoke. And then recently, the lines have just been coming to me, and I'm understanding, like the way you're saying, like it comes later on, because she says something about the turbulence of existence. Will I do it?
Turbulence of existence.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
It sounds so good. And the time I was editing, the time we were reading the poem, the time we were editing it, the time we were filming it, it hadn't like stuck to me like that. And then later on, I'm just walking home and I'm like, turbulence of existence, will I do it?
Like, what does will I do it mean?
You are exactly.
No, I'm asking you. Oh, is it about suicide?
No, it isn't.
Will I do it?
Interesting. No, it wasn't about suicide. It was about a lover.
Okay.
Yeah, but it actually bears the same thing about the suicide, because you're like, will I do it?
Yeah.
I don't know what was happening in the country at that time, but it actually hit me when things were turbulent, and then will I do it?
I read your essay at the Elephant about the protest.
Oh yeah.
So it's sort of that thing, turbulence of existence.
Yeah.
Will I go to the protest?
Yeah, you can. It has like so many interpretations.
That's what I love about poetry.
And even I don't think she intended it like that, because as I've told you, it's like a love poem. It's like writing to a lover. But you can pick out this line and be like, oh my goodness.
I think that's why so many people love like Psalms in the Bible, the Psalms. So you'll find people interpreting the Psalms in so many different ways based on their own lives.
Yeah.
Compared to now reading the story of King David.
Yeah.
And now reading the Psalms.
So why is that? So do you think people just take out the things that they want to? Because when it comes to like religion, some people use the Bible in the wrong way, because they take like a verse and then they interpret this verse in their own way, and then they use it to inflict.
I think with poetry you are allowed to do that. With the religion it's different. But if you read the poetry of David or of the prophets, because they are also poems, I think if you take it as poetry, you can do that. But if you're taking it as religion, then you should interpret it the right way. But if it's poetry,
the right way?
Well, there's the right way religiously, like, it's a whole thing. I don't want to get into. But if it's poetry, I think it's poetry. You're allowed to interpret it how you want.
Okay, I love that. Yeah. There's also another poet, she's called Naomi.
Somebody, I know her. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Frank keeps talking about her, so I read her.
Yeah, she's such a good person. She talks about body. That is one thing I haven't.
Body is another word.
Thing. Yeah, that's another word
among my words here.
Yeah. Memory, body, searching.
I have all those words.
Grief.
We'll come to that.
Grief is a major one.
We'll come to that.
Yeah. But she's also like wonderful poet. Yeah. And there's one coming up. She's called Salama. Yeah,
I've met her as well. Yeah.
So basically those are the poems. Okay, I've mixed them up now. But basically the good poems, like poets who write. I don't know. I don't think I can live also without Bukowski now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, Bukowski was also like
Bluebird in my...
Oh my goodness, Bluebird! Oh, Bluebird.
You should find the one on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Tom Waits reading
the one
it.
he read.
There's a bluebird
in my heart that wants to get out. Oh.
I used to read that poem, but now when I had Tom Waits, like it's hits.
That's what I was also telling you. Like in that YouTube channel again, there's now in a cinematic lens again, but with the Tom Waits voice. And then it's like, there's a bluebird in my heart. And then there's this old one, and then you're like, oh, it is.
I know Tom Waits was like a singer.
He was.
No, he's a singer. He's a singer.
He's a singer.
Yeah, there are some songs I listened. Like, I don't know if you used to watch The Wire. I think the song that was on there, I think it was a Tom Waits song. And he has that rugged voice.
Yeah.
And there's another guy called Johnny Cash who has that sort of voice.
Yeah, Johnny Cash, I've just like heard of him.
There's that song that comes in so many movies.
I don't know this one.
Yeah, I don't remember it, but it's those songs you hear it in a movie and it's at the end of the movie and it kills you because you feel it here.
You feel it here. Yeah.
And there's I don't know what it is about songs. If you hear them in a movie, they hit you. But if you go and listen to it, it's not the same.
It's not the same, but it's not the same. Yeah, true.
I don't know what that is.
It's because of the cinematic quality of it. Because in the movie you have this whole storyline. So when the song comes, you know like why the song is.
I started listening to Elton John because of his songs in movies.
Elton John.
So it's like if you hear Rocket Man, and then it's usually like that person is now lonely somewhere smoking. And then they play Rocket
Man. My family doesn't know.
My family doesn't know something.
The man that I am or something.
I'm in the moon alone or something. I'm going to space or whatever. Rocket Man. And then he's smoking.
Rocket Man. And then you're like,
It feels something. And you listen to the song. When you go and listen to the song, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like there's this movie called Almost Famous.
Almost Famous. One for the journalist, the writer, and then he follows this group. I love that movie.
So that movie.
I love that movie. When
they started singing Tiny Dancer. Those are times I cry watching a movie, and it's and I have watched it many times. That part, and every single time that reaction.
Oh Lord!
And I listen to the song. It's not the same.
When you listen to the song separately, like it doesn't have that effect.
Yeah, it's not the same. And then later in the movie, there's a part where he's, I think, coming back to the hotel or the whatever. I think she had killed her. She wanted to commit suicide. I don't remember, something like that. Somewhere, and it's singing also Elton John, Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters.
Oh, I don't remember this part.
Yeah, Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, another great Elton John song.
Yeah.
So that movie had a lot of good music.
Okay, I have a question. Like in that when we were watching that movie, did you want to become a music journalist? Just like from watching it.
I don't think I wanted to be a music journalist, but I did want to be. I don't know. I don't think I. No, I didn't want to be a music journalist. No. So questions. I went to this. There's this lady called, I don't remember her name. I think Andrea, poet from I don't know which country. She was. Writers Guild had brought her, or she came. It was around, I think, 2023, around during the Macondo, those festivals that were happening. But she had set up a WhatsApp group earlier. Yeah. And was it a WhatsApp group? There was a Zoom, and she gave us some exercises and so forth. And I remember one of the exercises was writing questions. And you know, the funny thing was like, if you write things in questions and you read the questions, it's poetry.
It is.
It's like, let me give you an example. Who are you?
What are you wearing?
What
There's
is-
this
yes.
thing.
Yeah.
There's this. I don't know who wrote this.
Yeah.
You just reminded me
Yeah.
of this famous. It is that way. Like it is a question. Who are
Mm.
you? What are you
Mm.
searching for?
Mm.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
No, but yeah. Go
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
There's that like a poem which
Mhm.
is in question format. Someone
Mhm.
shared it with me
Mhm.
a while back.
Mhm.
Again, recently I was on my notebook and then I saw it.
Mhm.
So it's just like questions.
Mhm.
What are you searching for? Who are
Mhm.
you? What are you looking for? What are you
Mhm.
looking at?
Mm.
And everything. And it's just questions.
And you know, if
The whole poem is
even
just
African
questions.
songs,
Mm.
traditional, used to be questions.
Interesting.
Or even if you think about some modern songs,
Mm.
mtoto mzuri kama wewe, mbona hujaolewa? You know, that's I don't know. There's a song which says that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This room
Mbona hujaolewa or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
it's questions.
I don't know. Questions, but questions do have.
Malaika, nakupenda
Yeah,
malaika.
it's not that one, but yeah,
Mbona
kama ningekuwa na pesa
Yeah.
ningekuwa
Is it-
malaika.
yeah.
It's not that one, but najua chenye unaongelea.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that it is like umeenda Ulaya or something,
yeah.
ukasoma.
Yeah.
That song is we can analyze that song in a feminist panel only.
But you get my
But
point. Questions.
I get your point.
Why are questions poetic? Or why are questions? Why if you stack them questions, a list of questions, so if they are related, they turn into poetry.
It's because I think we are the rhetorical.
Why are you wearing the black? Where have you come from? Where are you going? What do you want? What are you looking for? And as you get more philosophical and softer, it becomes more and more poetic.
I should get. I will actually get this. Remind me. I'll get that piece because the questions that you're asking is actually the ones in that piece.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's the point of rhetorical. Yeah, it's
and
rhetorical.
it's like a very easy cheat code.
It makes you think.
Yeah, like it's so easy to do that and make a deep poem.
Because someone will be like, for real, is thinking like you are letting them think for themselves.
The turbulence of existence.
Should I do it?
Oh, will I do it?
Will I do it? Yeah.
It's a question.
It's a question. You're also wondering, will she do it? Will I do it? Will they do it?
Yeah.
I think it adds that element of also bringing the poem to the reader. Like you can be so removed. The poem can be so removed, but then they like it like directly. I'm asking you. So you are interacting with it very intimately as a reader because you are thinking about it, just not my experiences. Yeah.
What do you guys like using lowercase, including in I?
Someone asked me that, and I don't know. I started using it because I saw it in literary journals. But it has an element. The moment I started using it, because I don't know the answer yet, but there's a way.
It looks good.
It looks good. You know, capitalization. It doesn't have block. Yes. So when you put everything in lower, there's a block. So it's just like it just looks good.
What isn't that politically? Politically, doesn't that sound like you want everybody to be the same? The same, no individuality.
What?
Exactly. No. Everyone, all the letters, same. Obey. It's totalitarian. No.
I don't know about the totalitarianism, but it just looks good for me. It just
because you even capitalize the I, so the I is about individuality. So it's like there is no individuality for you.
No, literally. No, that's not.
I've seen some of them say that it's about removing the ego or something.
The way you said, like I is both individual, so you are removing yourself literally.
Not necessarily. No, I mean capitalizing. It's like. It's not about the sameness, but it's like nothing is elevated. So if you are writing about nature, whatever, I think it's basically flattening everything.
Flat earthers, this one.
No, flattening everything into that gaze where nothing is more superior to anything else. So it's like you've removed religion. There's no God, no man, no beast. The ant is equal to the God, is equal to the man, is equal to the car.
Okay.
Like all of them are equal. I think philosophically.
I love that explanation. The next time someone asks me
But-
that, I'll steal this
But
answer.
also totalitarian.
It's a totalitarian system.
Yeah. So you have to explain to me why this and not this.
But I really love the small I.
Yeah. Let's look at some words. Actually, I these words I've used. I have picked them from your poetry. So I picked words I feel like these words I keep seeing these words in poetry. Body.
Body
Yes.
is a big one.
Yeah. Why?
It is body. It is what we are born with.
Yeah. Why are poets obsessed with body? It's not even bodies. It's body. Like it's body. You know, body. The body. It's a sound now. Body. I keep saying it. Body.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But maybe the way I think about it,
Yeah.
the body, because there's this thing called the body. I don't know if is it a phrase? The body remembers. And actually,
okay, The north remembers, the body remembers.
Oh, the north remembers. Oh my goodness, the red wedding.
Yeah, even
Anyway.
remember should also be a poetic word.
Yeah, because memory.
Remember the Alamo.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the body is mostly about like you. Yeah, it is the body remembers. So most of the experiences you have, actually, the body will remember them even if you think you have forgotten. That's why you may think like you are past like a traumatic experience, and then something happens and it triggers some reaction to you, and you don't know where that has come from, because according to you, I have moved on, but the body remembers. So the body is actually like a really muse, a really interesting muse to just look at in the physicality sense. Like maybe if you're not very confident, maybe you're insecure about your physicality, you can look at it and be like, I want to express my love for this vessel that I'm carrying my brain or something. When I think it's just like an interesting muse, honestly, to look at. Yeah.
Okay. Space.
Oh.
Space is another one.
Space is another one.
Yeah.
Space. What do people say when they break up?
You need space.
You need space.
What's this whole
Like,
thing about space? I'm holding space for you. Space. What's space about anyway?
I don't know what space is. Space is.
It's something I see in poetry.
Yeah.
I see it now also in like walk circles. Like when you say, I'm holding space for you.
I'm holding a space for you. This is a safe space.
Yeah, safe space. What's space about? You know, is it about the individuality where this is the region? If you come within this space, you are violating my personal space.
It's about boundaries.
Boundaries, yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Is it about that space?
Yeah, because
like we are bodies again.
Yeah.
We are bodies.
In space.
Bodies in space. Okay. Man, I'm cringing. Anyway, cringe fest. This whole discussion
It's
about
okay.
space, bodies.
Yeah.
But it's also important. Like it's about the boundaries. So if you come into my space, you are violating my personal space, my boundaries. So I have sovereignty within this area.
Yeah, you have to create a space for yourself. Like even if you're not talking about the boundaries, which is very important, like because right now you have created this space. This is a space for yourself you've created, like having conversations in literature. Having conversations with writers, poets.
It's a space.
It's a space, right? And you love it, and you have created a boundary about it.
Space is like this. Like even in war, let me make it manly.
Okay. All right.
Like I'm claiming this.
I'm claiming.
You know, they say fight on your, like fight protect your square. I protect this square. This is my space.
This is my space.
And I will die here on this spot.
Exactly.
I will die on this hill.
Yeah.
You know, people say that.
Yeah, people say that.
I will die on this hill.
Why do you want to die on the hill?
It's space. That's the space they
that
have
is
claimed.
The space you have claimed.
This is
like
the space I have claimed with this idea.
Okay.
This idea, I will die for this idea. It's my space.
Interesting.
It's deep. Okay. Then
But yeah.
there is hat. Oh, okay. People who know how to pronounce it, I don't know how to pronounce. Hat roho slash hat kumia.
Yeah. Oh, this is from hallucination.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think it's also something I see a lot. Hat. Like that's not necessarily like you'll say you have hat me and somewhere this hat like that interplay. But even those words individually.
Yeah.
But this one is more explanatory.
Yeah, but I love that. I love that interplay. I listen to. I'm obsessed. I don't listen to her. I'm obsessed with this musician called Lana Del Rey. So she does this in her songs. She will write. This
is the one with an album coming called Stove.
Yes. It may change so many times. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but it will come. It will come when it comes, guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been seeing her trending. That's when.
Yeah.
She said something about Beyonce. Something about like when I was getting into country music.
Oh yeah, she said
how many years ago nobody was looking into it. Now everybody is.
But she not say the Beyonce directly. Like she was not attacking Beyonce.
Who else was she talking about?
Many people are going into country music. Many people are going into country music. But if you can see her style for real, she has been doing the country thing for a while. Like not explicitly, but she has been doing it. So she was saying it. Okay, now I'm defending her. No, you're
a stan. I
see that. So what she was saying was like, it's just so funny. Like she would. I think she was saying it in a point of regret, like because she wishes she had done like a country album at that time when it was coming up. Right now it will have blown so much because people are doing it, but she didn't because people were not doing it like explicitly. Yeah. Okay, there's this song of hers. It's called 13 Beaches. At first, what do you think about? Do you think about
beating them up?
13 beaches.
Oh, cutting.
13. Number 13 beaches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can think of, because she's like, it took 13 beaches to get for me to get over you. This is a very controversial thing.
Okay. She cast 13 times?
No, so you can think about it like that.
Well, I was thinking that since it's a trick question.
Yeah. You can say it's like that.
Yeah.
You can say it is like when people refer to women as beaches, it can be like that. But she's actually meaning the beaches, beach, the sandy beaches. So she walked on 13 beaches to get over this person.
Okay.
So she does that interplay, and then when someone asks her, it's like you interpret it however you want to interpret it.
But what's the name of the song? Is it 13 Beaches?
Yeah, it's called 13 Beaches.
Because then they have to write it the right way. Then we already know.
But when you're listening to it, you won't know.
Yeah. Okay.
When you're listening to it, you won't, without even knowing the title.
Yeah.
So when you're saying like my heart, when I say it, you don't know which one I mean, right? When I say it, when I speak it, it's only when you come and read it, and then you have the different interpretation of it. Yeah.
So then the other word is home. You are my home. I feel at home. Like home is another word. Memory.
Yeah.
Grief. Fold.
Grief.
Fold. Yes. Fold. Let existence fold you. I think I've seen that in Bukowski. Let existence fold. Is it let it unfold you? Actually, it was unfold you.
Let it unfold you.
Yes.
Happiness. Something. Let it unfold you. I love that poem.
Is it unfold or fold? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it unfold you.
Let it unfold you. Happiness or Lini. Let it unfold you.
So I find it.
And I was okay. Sorry.
Fold is about body, as well.
No, fold is about the experience. I think
our bodies fold into each other.
Yeah, it's about fold is about fold is a verb. You said like poets like something about nouns, but folding is a verb. So
but fold is a loving verb.
Not necessarily.
It's intimate.
It is intimate, but it can also not. It is intimate, but you can also talk about war in a way that's unfolding. I don't know how.
Unfold, not fold.
Not unfold.
And then there is the word hold.
Oh, hold. The hold is intimate now.
Yeah.
Fold is not. It does not necessarily mean intimate.
Hold
but
my
is
body.
intimate.
Everything is about the body. Hold.
Yeah. Hold.
You see, actually, now that I think about so many of these things about the body. Space is for the body.
Yeah.
Home is for the body.
So the body ties
memory,
everything.
the body remembers.
Mm-hmm.
Fold, body's folding. Then there's silence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love silence. There's a lot of silence.
Trace my heart. Both, actually.
Mm-hmm. This one is from Destinations.
There's this one women love. Trace my scars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because tracing is also
body.
Intimate.
So the body still, the fingers.
It is the body, yeah.
Fingers.
Even if you're saying tracing my memory,
Yeah.
still connecting to like that aspect of like.
Yeah, so poetry seems to be like really physical. Like you're getting away from it's physical and emotions. So it's not just emotions in the heart, but also the body. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting away from purely like intellectualism and coming back into the body.
Yeah.
The body. Yeah.
You're coming back.
So if anybody
yourself.
wants to be a poet, they should get in touch with their body.
They should. This is why I said like slowing down. You have to slow down.
Yeah.
You have to be like, for real, like for this 1 hour, I'm going to sit here and think about Amanda. Imagine, like, what are these experiences? How, like, who am I? Those questions. You have to ask yourself those questions.
Then it's long.
Long
As
or
in
longing.
a verb. I'm longing for you.
I'm longing for you.
For this
Longing is a major word. Like you said, what did you use? Whimsical.
It's wistful.
Wistful.
Yes.
Yeah. Longing. Longing is a major part. Yeah. Because even if you're writing protest poetry, you're longing for peace. You're longing for just country.
You're longing for peace. You're longing for whatever.
Yeah. So
and longing is kind of sad. It's not like anger when you are protesting and you're like, anger, we want this, but when you're longing, it's like, please give us this.
Yeah.
Please give us a good country.
I
please, we want it. And then you it's like, oh, now you didn't give it to us, so we have
to be angry.
To be angry.
I don't know how because sadness and anger are very interconnected emotions. I don't know which one comes first, because.
Well, look at the stages of grief.
It is?
There's denial.
Grief comes last.
Denial, anger, bargaining, acceptance.
But there's no. Oh, this is are all stages of the grief, of the sadness.
Yeah.
So which one comes first?
I think grief is last, which is acceptance. Like that acceptance, because it's like accepting your powerlessness. So you have the longing. It's like longing is for something you can't attain. You wish you could. Anger is when you think you can do something
about it.
It's ego. Your ego is like, nah, I will do it. And then when you don't get it, now you
go like.
Now you're like, I wish I could get it, but I couldn't get it. So then there is. I think happiness comes also from acceptance. Sometimes.
If you accept a bad state,
not a bad state.
Or the situation that you're in.
Accepting the truth.
The truth.
Because accepting a bad state is oppressive to the self, so it's not happiness. Accepting a truth
that you have been like probably bargaining with, or
like a truth about yourself, which you try to ignore, to hide from. It's like the truth will set you free. Yeah. So the freedom is,
happiness.
Yeah.
There's also freedom.
Freedom is also hard. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Is it freedom?
In poetry.
Yeah. Which word do they use instead of freedom?
Yeah, there is. I don't have to say liberation though, but liberation.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a way they use it.
Yeah.
Why are you saying they? You're one of them.
I'm one of them. Oh my, who's they? It's me. I am they.
So such.
Search. Because you're searching the longing, the search and the longing. They
and then there's this one, sky. I don't know why sky is.
Because they love the sky. I don't know if the other poets love the sky.
Even the poem I was telling you about, Frank, I think it was about the sky as well.
It was about the sky.
So I was like, I didn't even know what the sky meant in that poem. It's one of those things you had to decode. So sky also is a word I see in poetry.
Yeah, because the sky.
Is it possibilities or something? I don't know.
I actually told my brother this at some other time. Like I told him, like, I've been looking at the sky recently, and then he was like, that means maybe you are longing for something, or something is coming your way, so you're looking up. So that is symbolism. For me, I just like looking at the sky, the way it changes, when it's blue and
longing.
shiny, it is longing. I hate, but it is, because I don't like looking at the sky when it's raining or whatever. I don't like the cold. But when it's beautiful and blue, I love it.
It's longing.
It is
Hope.
longing. Hope.
Yeah. All right. Then there's
and the stars.
Yeah. Oh, of course. And then there's the moon.
And the moon.
Yeah.
And the moon is
actually
usually,
the moon is a motif in so many of my work. Like the moon.
Why the moon?
And actually, I keep in some of my stories. I like bringing up this idea of the word Luna and the word lunatic are connected. So my stories usually happen on the day of the night of the full moon, where some madness. So I like my characters to get mad, dark, some weird stuff. So on the night of the full moon.
Like a wolf.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Existence. Yeah.
It all ties together.
Turbulence of
existence. Look.
and then still.
Oh, because still and silence.
No, still. Still I rise.
Yes, it does. Oh.
Still I rise.
Not being still.
No, still. As a, I don't know what that type of thing
still
is called.
I am here.
Still I rise.
Still I rise. Oh, okay.
There's that poetry by Angelou, Still I Rise.
Yeah, I know.
And even Tupac did a song.
Nicki Minaj also did that poem. Something.
Still I Rise.
Yeah. Still I rise. I'm forgetting
Tupac was a poet. He has a book of poetry.
He has a book of poetry.
Poems he wrote.
I've never actually gotten
poems he wrote when he
to
was
Tupac.
17.
Yeah.
There's even a poem for Jada in there. About how
Tupac
he loves
and
her. but he is talking about her as a friend of his heart. Or something like that.
Or his heart.
I don't think he wrote heart, but something like that. Like a very good friend who he loves.
So it was like home.
I think he said, you are me in female form or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. I've never actually gotten
it's really
listen
deep.
to Tupac.
Yeah.
It's really deep.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it? Okay, will you recommend his poetry?
Yeah, definitely. Like the ones he wrote, the ones he rapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which album should I go as a
Tupac, for me, I don't know if Tupac is an album rapper, because for me it's like every song is a good song. And every song is like every other song. So it's like it's like Bukowski. It's like if you ask me which is a book, good book of poetry. It's like all the poetry are the same. All the poems are the same in a sense. So anyway is a good way to get into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even listen to his albums. I listen to just the songs.
Just the songs.
There are people I listen to like albums. Like Jay-Z, it's an album. Kendrick Lamar is an album because each album is different.
Yeah.
But with Tupac, every song is the same.
So you can just flow into it.
Yeah, you can just flow into it. Yeah.
All right. Got you, Mr. Tupac.
Eternity.
Eternity.
Eternity is the sky.
Eternity is the sky, but eternity is also like an optimistic way of looking at things. Like we are not just longing for this physical earth.
Yeah.
When we die, we go into eternity.
And then they save. I want to save you.
And to save you, and I want you to save me. Don't save me.
Yeah, save.
Yeah. So actually, I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it because there are There are poets, this is what I've been noticing. I don't know if that's correct, but there are poets who are saviors, there are poets who are healers.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly in the protests and political and whatever poems, poetry is all mostly saving. You can like notice the person.
What about the ones who are like really analytical, you know, like intellectual? Are they serving or healing?
With the intellectual, I have.
Or
like
are they just
contrary.
observant?
Yes. Oh yeah, they're just observant.
Yeah.
Mary Oliver is observant.
Yeah.
And philosophical.
It sounds like she's a healer as well.
Yes, she's also
because
a
the
healer.
earth, you know, it's healing nature. If you write about nature, that heals me.
Yeah, true. And then the way she writes, yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. Oh Lord, I have put myself. I have walked it. I have set it. I don't know. Observe. You said something about observant.
Really?
But no.
You can't be observer if you are all about the feelings.
Yeah, I'm all about the feelings.
Yeah,
but I can't say healing.
Isn't
also, it's healing.
Oh, what about?
Or I'm healing myself.
What about catharsis?
Oh, okay.
Catharsis, where you are emptying yourself.
Oh, so it's cathartic. It's like a cathartic experience.
Not for the reader, but for you.
But for me.
Yeah. Because if you are saving and if you are healing, it's like you are good and you are healing other. You are doing it for other people.
You can also be doing it for yourself.
Okay. So
yeah.
I wanted to tell you to read a poem if you have one.
Oh, okay.
Do you have it in memory?
Do I have it in memory?
No, like a line. Maybe
like a line.
A line or two.
Hallucinate my hallucination back to me. So now, it becomes a matter of what to do with this grief. It's not enough to have it, to let it consume me until my thought constricts with the biology of it. I also need to let it make a home inside me, which is just another way of saying, I'm fucked up from missing you. How do I do this then? How do I take the memories and fold them into something as beautiful as origami? How do I scrub the ugliness off? You say it's possible, and to people I now say, I'm sorry. Something died in here, having been alive only yesterday. There's no reviving it. So I stay put, listen from inside Del Rey's music, hoping to uncover the question to the answer I now hold in my palms. These are the things I want to say to you. Things that can only be said in the spaces, between the silence that now exists between us. I am breaking, I'll say. Look, here is my heart. Trace it, memorize it, claiming it as your own. Hallucinate my hallucination back to me. Make me feel like I'm not alone in this.
Actually, I've seen some of these.
Exactly, nimeona did something.
Nimeona
and
questions.
I was like, you wanna questions? I'm like, oh, by the way, something.
Yeah, you've seen how you use something there.
Yeah, I've seen how I've used
it's
something.
Poetic,
yeah. I didn't even notice actually. Now I think I'll be taking notes. You should write more poems. I think you have a poetic mind. Yeah. Okay.
So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, so that was Amanda Nechesa, and these was Conversations in Literature. My name is Eric Rogara. Some people know me as Miyamoto Mswahili. And Conversations in Literature is sponsored by Nairobi Academic Press. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, Roaring Simba Network.
Woo!